The holiday also a reminder for some families that the wounds of war continue long after they return from duty.
Yeah, 8 years ago, an Iraq war veteran was killed by Kansas City police during a standoff, a situation the family says was triggered by PTSD. Fox 4's Jacob Kittelstad joins us live from the Veterans Monument in Midtown. And Jake, that man who died was just 26 years old.
Yes, that's right, Christelle. Fox 4 was at that standoff, and the family told us that Isaac Sims, that's Sergeant Isaac Sims, continued looking for IEDs even after he returned home from overseas. He'd look when he was on a walk, he'd look in parks. It was a part of his PTSD. Now, all that was back in 2014, and today, on the anniversary of his death, his family's journey continues. The flags flap at Leavenworth National Cemetery, busy on Memorial Day.
I mean, I come here a couple of times a year just because it's where Isaac is.
Patricia Sims says she doesn't remember her son as the 26-year-old struggling with his return to Kansas City from Iraq.
Here he is.
Instead, she remembers his whole life, talking to him regularly.
He always tells me not to make it all about him, to, share the love. And he's always in my head, every day he's in my head. I wake up to him and, heaven's not that far away. It's just a stairway up.
Isaac Sims died during a standoff after police responded to a call from his father, who since passed away, according to Patricia, of a broken heart. The family knew Isaac was having a hard time, feeling at times that he was still in Iraq, but could not get timely treatment at the VA after repeated attempts. The family says they've heard how things have changed since then.
And a lot of them have told me that because of the program changing after Isaac's death, that they have a 30-bed program at the VA. Well, now they have a system that will allow someone to be hospitalized on any floor with any bed available until the 30-bed program has a bed opening.
Now Patricia's goal is to advocate for more re-entry programs by sharing her story. Growth, she says, even though she now has her own trauma. Is that something that you've developed over time? Like 7 years ago when you were coming here, you probably were a different person than you are now.
Yes, definitely a different person. I can smile now, where before it was all tears. I was just so overwhelmed with grief. But grieving is a journey, and we've learned to go through it and handle it a little different, because there's nothing you can do. You can hold your breath till you turn blue. You still have to breathe.
And Isaac had just returned from his second tour of duty in Iraq about a year before his death. Police reporting that he pointed a rifle at them before his death. Isaac's mother continues to advocate for police training related to PTSD when they respond to situations like this, Christelle.